This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Welcome back to the desk. It's starting to feel like winter outside, but the world of sports is still flaming hot. Today we've got Bijan Pulley with the NBA, Tyler Cooper with the MLB, and Phritz Napoleon with the NFL. Bijan, what's happening over in the NBA?
Well, here's what we got happening in the NBA so far, Mark. Start packing your bags. Harden's headed back to LA Clippers. We're going to go break that down and see how that impacts the Western Conference. Spurs tricked the Suns, getting the upset on the Suns' home floor. We're going to talk about how Wembanyama played and how he dueled meeting one of his idols. Man, he's hooping. We're going to talk about some breakout players and some players that maybe have some all-star potential. And lastly, we're going to talk about some disappointing players, talk about some players that are not living up to certain expectations.
Yeah, I mean, NBA season's still very young, but Tyler Cooper, the MLB season is over. World Series is done. Texas Rangers win. What are we talking about during that one?
So we are going to break down Game 5 of the World Series, and we're going to talk about why the Rangers won that game. Next, we're going to talk about, is Corey Seager a Hall of Famer or not? Does his legacy fit him into the Hall of Fame? And lastly, the biggest free agent on the market right now is Shohei Ohtani. We are going to preview where he is going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. A lot happening. Free agency literally just starts right after the World Series. But Phritz, trade deadline mid-season for the bunch of sports all in different seasons here.
Yes.
But Phritz, trade deadline mid-season in the NFL. What's happening over there?
Exciting time in the NFL right now, but first we're going to talk about that disaster at MetLife Stadium, one of the sloppiest games of the year. Talk about how both of those teams look coming out of that win. Thursday night recap, Matt Canada's offense looks like it actually has a pulse now. We're going to talk about how the Steelers won that game, talk about a recap for that. GMs have been willing and dealing. We're going to talk about some great trade deadline moves, talk about which teams got better, but also we're going to talk about some disappointing moves from the trade deadline. Some teams that didn't make moves at all. What's up with that? So talk about what's disappointing from that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but let's swing the rock to the NBA crew to get things started here on WP Sports Desk.